My role at the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office is a records specialist for the records division. I primarily do all of the body cam redaction, backup for audio redaction, and documentation redaction when necessary. Before we utilized CaseGuard, we were using the default redaction program that came with Axon through evidence.com. So one of the major difficulties that we experience with the Axon program is it's very limited and very basic. The object tracking would work probably not as good as advertised by Axon, and that's not a fault of their own. And then we would have issues with constant network updates that would make us pretty much dead in the water. Some of the difficulties that we experienced with the Axon AI Assist were that when they came in and briefed us, they had basically told us that there was improvements being made, but it was very hard for us as the users who work with that program every day to identify that it was improved. My partner and I, who share the body cam workload, would just end up doing it manually every single time, and at times it could be very frustrating. So this year to date we're at 904 requests, and that is a culmination of citizens as well as other law enforcement agencies. We cannot turn down a request, and those agencies include the United States Marshal Service, the DEA, the ATF, and our surrounding agencies. St. Johns County Sheriff's Office selected CaseGuard to assist us with our redaction, primarily because they met most of our needs across the board, such as, first and foremost, pricing for our taxpaying citizens. Secondly was the adaptability it had and the features that came with it. And the customer service support is unmatched with any other program that we use at the Sheriff's Office here. They do come CGIS certified, and they're not using a cloud-based program that allows anybody to just access it through hacking. One of the features that's helped us tremendously occurred just yesterday. Our major crimes unit had a 911 call for somebody who had attempted suicide. There was a language barrier. This person that called spoke Russian, and it took about 2 minutes for them to get our language line to begin translation. The detectives came to me knowing that I used CaseGuard with their translation and transcription program within it, and we were able to successfully translate the Russian from the panicked caller all the way up until the language line was available to come on and speak with the dispatcher and the fire rescue. Utilizing the all-in-one as far as the body cam, the audio, and the documentation is allowing us to slowly get away from how we've been doing things here at the agency since the 90s. And this is a great tool to utilize. It's extremely efficient. You can redact a 60-page document in less than 10 minutes instead of using other applications out there that could take up to 2 hours to remove sensitive information. Our Human Resources Department is using it. Our Risk Management Department is using it for personnel files to be released. I'm relieved that we have it because with the amount of incidents that are happening around the country, the state, your county, this county, there will be an influx of requests, and this will help process those faster so people are calling you less about wondering where it is and how long it's taking.